How are you tonight? Today? How are you going? I did a quick clean on my webcam. It's coming back. It's beautiful. It's focused. Finally, in its life, it's focused. Unfortunately, my headphones are charging right now. Hello, Sunny. What's your question today? How are you? Hello, Prisha. Greetings. Hi. So Cindy is love reading, please. Poor Nima. Give me a second, guys, before I get completely overwhelmed. How's everyone today? I will turn down the music because it sounds really amazing, but... Okay, so love reading, please. So this is your self-world. It's like a lot of times when we're looking for love, we don't truly love ourselves. And this card is to tell you to work on loving yourself as well as loving someone else. Yeah? Also, this one. So everything's good. You're doing great. Flirting, being very confident, which is good. I think it's very good, okay? So I am going great, Sonia. So that was Cindy's reading. So Sonia's was coming towards me in the rest of July. Obviously, either you'll grow deeper connection with your current partner, or you'll find possibly your soulmate in this July, okay? When will Karen contact me to set things in between us? So we might need to only answer one today. Is that okay with you guys? So they have to decide a couple of things. I think they've got a couple of choices here to decide from, but it seems like you're a very, very close possible option. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. What do you think? I messaged P after a long time today. Was he happier about it? Says Prisha. Hello, Leo. How are you? Yes, that's very much happiness. He missed the ability to see you. Yes. Poor Mina is current feelings of Naha for Niraji. That looks like some very, very positive love connections there for it. And obviously get up and move, so they want to kind of work on their connection with this person. Okay. What was the future with Josh? It's still this one, where people have an option and they have to choose each one. So okay, so Rupali. Hello, Rupali. Okay, so what's your current feelings? I think you've impressed this person. You've done well. Yes, I would say so. A promotion's in order. So Leo says, what is my Sagittarius's current feelings towards me? Will he commit? I feel so because with your commitment, it's hard because this one means freedom. This one's lack of options. So it could be, actually no, this is stuck. This is a lack of option. I don't think so. Sorry from that. I don't think he'll commit because he feels trapped. So that's going to be a problem. Prinyaka says, what's going on S's mind regarding connections? I think it's good. But they might be overwhelmed by the connection at the moment. Okay. Hello, Side Queen. So Mary Tress says, may I ask if I ever see P again, and will I see? Yes, I would say so. That's a positive. Yes. Yogi says, what is Taurus thinking about me? This one again. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're running away scared. They're not feeling, they're feeling trapped. You're good. Was my Sagittarius. Yeah, no, I've read this one. Leo and everyone in chat, can you please stop spamming, because I tend to go down the list, so I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. Shreya says, next wave of Sid towards me. They're still kind of stuck in their own way, so I don't think they're moving to you anytime soon. They're possibly in their own little world right now. So what does M think of me? Last year's messages to me when he saw a text. He felt like there was a lot of things that fell down between you guys, and that might have been in the text. It might have been in tone. It just was that kind of fell down. He felt like he needed to kind of grow up and get some maturity and kind of decide what he wanted. So you might have told him, like, dude, you're like, I'm waiting around for you and you're not doing anything. And so therefore then he realized that he had to do something about that, but it possibly was far too late. Someone's cards just disappeared off to, yeah. Hey, Jamie. So Sun Queen Eri will meet and the baseball player be in a relationship. I want it to be work out between us. I'm trying to get to know him and he blocked me. I don't know. This guy is kind of weird because he's focusing on a lot of things right now. So he's possibly working on his career and he's looking towards the future. So it possibly is that he doesn't feel like he can do a relationship right now. I would say that that's the thing. Sorry, Sun Queen. I want to know about my future spouse's personality. Yay! You might be kind of emotional around this person and they've noticed. So they're kind of feeling like you're always very emotional or highly emotional. Possibly clingy. They are not very good with emotions, I think. So that's why they're feeling like that. So like it might be that what would I say? When cups are in a thing, they're in a state of emotionability. So how would I say? And we had a female cup as well. So, Swackly Smile, I don't know. That's a really weird thing to pull for you as your future spouse's personality. Yeah, they'll be quite emotional. But if they're in a good frame of mind, they'll be brilliant. They will really be happy. So I don't know. Maybe you bring out the emotional side of them. What is Arby's higher self feelings for me. Well, this person wants kids with you, or wants that connection where it is possible to have kids. So that's what they're thinking, like a family, that you could possibly give them a family. Chaymay says, what is Thiago feelings for me? How is everyone today? I hope everyone's going good. I'm just trying to get through the first ones. Thiago's, they kind of come and go. They're kind of going up and down in a universal cycle. So I feel like this is pretty good in itself. Yeah. No worries, Leo. Pretty sure we'll try and see, like, when the chat is quiet, I will answer multiple questions, but when it's busy, I have to read as fast as I can. So okay. This is that don't get carried away. So it might be that it's like this person's getting carried away, and it's not particularly true. It might be that they're kind of reminiscing, but they're not completely honest with you, because they don't think that they're lying. Yeah. But they're just overcome by those feelings. Yeah? What does my TF like and does not like about me? That you could be spontaneous, but also that you're chaotic. So usually sometimes we pull one, because most of the time people like these things where they're both. Yeah? So a lot of times people are actually both, and so therefore they like attracted to you for that, but they also don't like that about you, because you're spontaneous and just like organized. Yeah. So Rapali, that card is the I pulled it again. So this one is flirtation, positive talk. Yeah. So what I would say is that you impressed him very much by how you communicate, and so therefore you get your job done, and you are very good at explaining how you got your job done. So yeah, it's pretty much that. Yes, the free readings are open to you. Is there any other girl between MD and me? No, I don't think so. I think they're distracted though. They're distracted chasing money, and they don't have as much time for you. So yeah, I feel like they are kind of feeling like they're chasing the money and not chasing the love right now, which is sad, because you'll possibly feel a little bit more alone right now, which is sad. I'm sorry. Corvia says a general career reading. Of course, Corvia. How are you? There is this bit where you're probably feeling frustrated, and your frustration. Sorry, guys, my chair's blue. Green, actually. Sorry, green. The background's blue. My chair is green. So this is that you're being sarcastic, or you are feeling like, let's say you're feeling very sarcastic and very angry right now, and this is reflecting out in your job search. So whether you like it or not, you might have to kind of think, okay, is my personality affecting this? Unfortunately, with frustration, it leads to anger. Anger leads to resentment or guilt. Depends on how we deal with that. And then we get angry again because we feel guilty or resentful. So what was it? Will I find someone new in the next month? I feel like you're still trapped in something, still trapped in a cycle, possibly X cycle. It feels like there's someone that you're holding on to that you haven't let go yet of, or it could be yourself feeling like that's the thing where you're putting yourself in that situation. Yeah. Sea Saint says, should I open my belt business this year? I don't have enough money for manufacturing yet. It's hard because I think some of it is, yeah, you would be able to do it. Queen of Swords is very wise, very intelligent. You would learn how to get better prices. That's what I would say. You're able to negotiate completely very well. You're not very good with the money aspect of business, but you're very good at the networking and getting what you want card. And I think also plan it. You're leaving it just to chance, most of these things. But you need to plan that because you're letting most things control you and you're not actually putting in the control there. Just ask a question and you have, so I will do this. Poor Mina, if it's quiet, guys, remember I will definitely answer another question, but if you do fill up the chat, then unfortunately no new people could come in, and that means that they are upset, and like you might not see that, but it's always good to give other people a go as well. So what is coming towards me in August month? I think a lot of planning. You need to plan as well. Just put in steps in place, what you want to achieve in your August, and then kind of work towards that, because you've got to think, okay, like if you're waiting for something and you have not planned it, then you're never going to put out the intention that you want to do it. Like the live stream, guys, thank you, Prinyaka. So it is Panamnia. Hi, can you please tell me my boyfriend is serious for me? When will he commit, please? I think he's still like on the chase. I don't think that you can does he feel serious right now? When will he commit? He might not. I don't think that there's anything there at the moment that he really wants to commit to, which is sad. I don't. How would I put this? This is not a reflection of you. This is not a reflection to you, but you possibly give him everything he needs, and then obviously he is not feeling like a commitment because he gets everything already. Hi, can you? Yeah. So how is my future husband will be? Does he love me, please? I feel like the guy that comes home and says, honey, I'm home, goes up and takes off his work clothes and misses the hamper, and then is forgetful about like clothes, like his work clothes being on the floor or something like that. You like the absolute. He's like a dog. He's very cute, but he's kind of completely some days you're like, oh yeah, and you'll start talking to him and I'll be like, and you'll realize that he's never heard anything you've said. So he's very cute. I think he'll love you, but you might sit there and go, oh my god. You'll be telling otherwise, oh, I wish I could trade him back. But in a cute way. He will get annoying, but he seems very cute. How long until I get a dream job? I think it's hard because there's some things that are highlighting. There is this feeling of addictive behavior. Like there is a self-addictive cycle for you. So this might not be drugs, and this might not be anything mainstream, guys. So this is like, if I found someone that really liked going to the gym, I might pull up this card because they're spending 8 days or 8 hours in the gym every single day. And this is a self-addictive cycle. This can be any kind of addiction. But like for you, there is addiction there. So therefore, you've got to think of, is this job actually worth you doing this? You're also not talking to other people, not cooperating, and you're not reaching out and grabbing ties. So you're not networking with anybody that has this dream job or in this industry. There's a lack of like that. I think you will, but you've got to address these issues, and you've got to start in a very small kind of part. So it's like an intern. I feel like this is an intern card. Like you've got to accept the smallest of the smallest job, because you might not feel like it's actually worthy of your time. Okay. So you've got to think of that. Hello, tenant of the world. If A and I were to see each other again someday, would he still be physically and emotionally attracted towards me? I don't think so. He might find that most of the things that you do now would be like, because you've got kind of grown your own claws, so therefore you tend to be a lot more you can be more assertive, and so therefore he'll hate that. So no, I don't think so. Or will my ex and I become lovers again in the future? It's fine, but other tarot readers say we might be in a relationship. Well, everyone reads their cards differently. I'm not going to say they're liars. I don't think that I do bad readings. So sometimes it depends on the day. Like, for me, you ask a specific question, Sun Queen, I will give you a specific answer. This might be completely different to what you ask other tarot readers. And I'm never going to say your future is absolute, because I read my cards like what you want is a possibility. But I also want to give you that bit where you work on something because the cards have highlighted it to be so. Will me and my ex become lovers again in the future? There were some things that he did that weren't completely great, and you felt like he didn't really make up for that. So I think if you got back in that relationship, every single thing that was cemented in that relationship will come back, because this person hasn't grown, they haven't got better. So you trying to it's going to be hard for you to deal with any of these bad habits that he had in the past. it would be interesting to see like why they say that as well. Hello, Manisha. What does Frenchie's parents and siblings think about me? Have they not met them yet? But I wonder if they ever mention me. That's an interesting one. There is that addictive cycle again. So it might be that they're highlighting something that you do over and over again that they feel is an addictive behavior. That doesn't mean that you see it as addictive. They might see that. So therefore it might be just that they see it and they judge you for it. But that's okay. That's fine. It's their perspective. Sometimes we just have to realize that it's their own perspective. And you might be trying too hard. So it might be that they've highlighted these things. So it's okay. It's fine. It's what they think, not what he's actually said. Yeah? That's alright, Sparkly Swell. Hello, Eliza. What does he view and compare me to other girls? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get to the end of the chat. Jesus Christ. He doesn't compare you to anybody. You are the love of his life. As far as I know, there is 2 parent cards here. So there is the lovers, there is the connection card. There is the whole idea that he always finds you a little bit immature, but he still loves you very, very much. So he doesn't compare you to other people. What is Archie's feelings? Maybe he compares them to you, you know? Maybe he goes, oh yeah, my girlfriend's so brilliant. All of these other girls should just be like her. What's Archie's feelings towards me? There is this growth space thing. It's that they're working towards something with you. So they're slowly kind of getting to know you or to talk to you. And they're waiting for the time to come. But they also feel like you might not accept them completely because they've put out bowls of food for you. And you're not looking at that in a good way. Yeah? Hello, Marju. Hello. Hi. May I have the spirit messages from my past loved ones? I've had a hard time with family members who are also behaving toxic to me. They say that you're being very overreactive. There might be this bit where like people are talking and you assume that it's this other person being like, you walk in a room and people look at you and you assume that they've been talking about you. And they say, okay, look, whatever happens, don't worry about it too much. You're reacting very, very strongly, and they would like you to kind of calm and center yourself, because even if your family is saying bad things about you, they realize that it's got negative consequences to your health and to your feeling of yourself. So they're telling you to kind of either give it space or just not react as much to that. And that's hard. I don't think that they're being very very nice about that at the moment, because obviously it's very hard to not react. Okay, so where am I down here? So it's Kiwis now. Sorry guys. What does my hello actually? Kiwi says, what does my person think I feel about him? They think that you care about them, that you're obviously finding them sexy, and also that you love them. So there's this obsessionness and very much open flirting. They think that you want to care for them, but then they kind of wonder if this is it. This is the only kind of love connection that they will have for the rest of their lives. It might be that you're both very young, and that might be a thing that they're like, oh yeah, but we see people around us dating a lot more, and so they're like, but at the same time, they realize that you care for them quite a lot. What's coming towards you in the future? Well, it depends, because this card is about that you're chasing money and you should be chasing love. So this could be that you're chasing a career, but you're not chasing one that's love. You're chasing riches and fame, but you're not focusing on your community or what's closest to you. And so sometimes this is a choice for you, is like, do I really need this? Because I can always work on this, and this will keep you more fulfilled. I promise you. Okay? No, why is May? May I ask a question? Legend? Of course you can. What does she still have feelings for me? Yeah, she is clinging on quite a lot. There is this thing that she felt like you were very different, very unique. You wanted a path, and you set a path yourself. So she really misses that, because you were very much directed by yourself. Yeah. But the whole idea was she's still clinging on it to you because she thought that she would have kids with you. So that's kind of a hard one, because she's waiting for that cycle and she doesn't want that to end. So 10 watching it, 7 likes only. It could be hard. I know. Agile. Definitely hang on. Enjoy the tarot reading. Sit and discuss things with me. I would love to actually have some chatting without cards. It might be able to kind of slow down chat a little bit for me. When will I meet the Greek guys again? It's hard because there's a lot of opportunities for you, but you need to pick which ones are important to you and go with that. So I think that you will see these people possibly when you choose like a direction. Maybe go back to Greece. They're probably there. I hope, Fabi, that you find them again. What does my person think I feel for them? Says girls in love. So I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. I will get to you as soon as I think that they are trying to say that you're battling other things. So you're battling their feelings, or you're battling your own feelings. This is a battle. Whatever you're battling right now is the mice, and you're knocking them off. So whatever is happening, whether it's like they're like, oh yeah, like you're falling for me, or they're battling feelings. It's hard because there's a battle going on. So yeah, I would say that like it might be that you're like the mice and he's like the cat pushing you off the thing. I would be surprised. Cats are like things. It's true he doesn't have time for me. Is he busy with himself? Yes. This is another battle. Again, there's mice everywhere. So yes, he is busy. He's busy fighting it. How are you going? I'm going good, Kovia. Thank you. How does AM still want a relationship with me? Has he moved on? Blame. Okay. No, I don't think he's moved on. He does want a relationship with you, because this is like contentment, fulfillment, good things coming to you. So yeah, I feel like he's not moved on yet. What's good for you? Better for me, love marriage or arranged marriage? I feel like it's working on yourself. I think that you should decide what you want. Because this is the sun, this is reverse. This means that you bring the sun to yourself. So whatever happens, I think you need to work on your own sun. And then be the light for everybody else in your world, okay? Pomina, can we, if you have had your message, can you please stay in chat? If it's quite quiet, I don't mind having another one, but if you keep asking this at me, and someone else that you can't come and answer me, and they're waiting 10 minutes for their answer, then it's sometimes hard. For you, Pomina, is that life is good. You are so close to getting this thing that you wanted for a long time. So I feel like good on ya. Good on ya. So yeah, Yajana says, I want to know what's coming for me. So you need to get up and move. So energy. So what's going to happen is that there's going to be something that makes you want to get up and move. And I think this is possibly a positive one. It's not a negative one where you're like, oh my God, if I don't move, then this thing is bad and it's going to happen to me. No, I feel like you'll wake up and you'll be excited for tomorrow. Like, you'll get up and you'll be like, yes. So whatever it is, I think it's still good. I feel like it's still a good thing. So yeah, I feel like your love is just gonna like be one of those ones that you want to get out of bed for. Hi, Kritika. Can I get a general message, please? I feel like you might be in a bit where there's a little bit of a weakness at the moment with you. Just be kind to yourself, because you're going through quite a lot, and it's okay to kind of sit there and go, I feel slightly more weak. I don't feel strong. It's okay. Find someone to lean on, and we've all been there. Just keep on going, okay? Keep on swimming, okay? So, and Charlie, if you have had your answer, question answered, please wait in chat until it's quieter, and then just post your question, because then everybody gets a chance, okay? So what do people like or dislike about me so I can prove myself? Now, this is kind of weird because this is in reverse and we only got one card. So what do people not like about me? And I feel like it's more like you can't see the positivity of a world. So sometimes you're very negative in your thoughts, and that can mean that you affect other people around you with your negativity. Whether you like them or not, we are all kind of influenced by each other. We catch emotions, we catch feelings off other people, and negativity is one of those ones that if you go to somewhere in a negative mind state, you affect everybody around you. So I feel like that could be your one thing to take away and work on today, okay? What will surprise me next month? Okay, Michelle, I'm going to do your next two, and then I will take a break from answering the questions that I already know I've answered someone's question for. So what will surprise me next month? I think that you won't be surprised because you're still staring at what you feel like you want. So therefore, the whole idea is you won't get surprised because you're still stuck in the same mindset. So that's kind of a hard thing. Ada, you deleted your message. Okay, why did Flavian talk to me after ghosting me? Okay, so I'm not going to be... Yeah, so he felt really lonely. He felt really lonely and needed someone to talk to, and thought that he could, possibly ask you for a booty call. Which I hope that you kind of kicked him in the teeth and sent him packing out the door. Because that feels like, oh yeah, I feel really, really emotionally hurt right now. I need someone to kind of be a physicality. Is Sonia love with... Okay, so if guys know, I try to go down chat slowly so I can answer everyone's questions, okay? So, Sonia love with Cecilia or Sweetie. I think there is a tower moment. I don't think that she's love with anybody right now because that means that she's in this bit where she's possibly over anybody. Her tower has fallen down, so she needs to deal with that. So I don't think she's in love with anybody. Hello Priya, is AJ my soulmate? Okay, is AJ your soulmate? You possibly are finding like connections where there isn't any. I would suggest that if you... How would I explain this? This might not be like... I think this is choice. If you choose for this person to be your soulmate, and you invest in them instead of critically looking at them like, would a soulmate do this or a soulmate do that, and judge the relationship like you're committed to this person, then yeah, they will be your soulmate. But if you're looking at it critically going, oh yeah, like a soulmate would always wash dishes, then it's not going to ever work out for you. Okay, so I'm skipping Michelle's next question because I know that I've already answered two. So, hi, I like your voice. Thank you. It's so sweet. My question is how a relationship between me and my girl is going in 5 months. I think you're both stuck. So it's going to be one of those things that you might get stuck in there. It might be routine. Most of the time when we get into a relationship, we kind of do go back to normal in our own little habits and our own little patterns. And so therefore, like, none of the romance, nothing of the start of the relationship exists after 5 months. So you might need to kind of work on that because that might be something that you both argue or fight about, because it's like, oh yeah, why are you still in your sweatpants this morning? Hello, Cecilia and Angeli. Can I have a reading? Of course. If you haven't placed the question down, I'm going to go quickly through them. Actually, I have asked quite a lot of your questions, so I'm going to skip that one. As soon as it gets quiet, I will try to answer other questions that people have in chat, but please hold on, please. Current feelings of Udwell for me. They want to stay. They want to make it you their world. It's a very cute message, but they want to stay with you and they want to make you their world. So that's Moonlight's what not an option. What is Moose's feelings for me? Where is his love message for me? I feel like he's pretty emotionally dependent on you right now, and so therefore there's no kind of love. This is possibly dependence. He thinks that he loves you, and that might be true. He might love you, but he's also dependent on you emotionally, okay? Shrek says, what will be Pallavi's reaction when she sees me with Sejari? It's like the whole idea that she'll see you like as a companion, as like someone to kind of be in love with. So if that's one of those things where you're like, is my ex going to be jealous? Possibly. Will my life partner be handsome? I hope so. Hello, Goddess Love. How are you? Oh yeah, I think so. Like they're very much seeing you as the Queen of Swords. I feel like a lot of the Queen of Swords energies are the regal Queen of the Court energies. They know their kind of power. They are very, very good around getting what they want. But yeah, I feel like they're handsome because you'll see them as like someone that you want to get close to them. Like, you're almost smooching them. Come on, get a room. So yes, I think you'll find them very handsome butterfly. Happy Sunday, you too. What is Pisces thinking about me? Says Edie. Okay, Edie. What did you do? What did you do? What did you say? They're kind of upset about like with you right now, and it's something what you've said in the past. So if like even if you say a blanket statement like, I'm sorry that I said something that you might have found offensive or something like that, because they're feeling this right now. So sorry, Edie. Can I please have your question answered? Ansi, I'm very sure. Yes, of course you can, but you need to put a question in. Because will Pallavi message Sijal when she sees me with her? Yes, I think so. I think so. Goddess knows what about my Gemini? Okay, Gemini. They're like you're feeling very close to them, and you're almost kind of shutting your world down to be around these people, like your Gemini. I would suggest in some ways you need to kind of realize that you need to be independent and you need to have your own space, because this person has seen you as a fiercely independent being, and now you're depending on them and you're kind of closing down your friendship circle, and they don't like that because they want you to be independent, if that makes sense. Sanari says, what's coming towards me in love? It seems like you are trying to nab yourself a 10 when you're about a 7, a 8, and you want a 10. So I think that you've got to think, okay, how to either increase my attractiveness meter, or can I date whoever I need to date around me? Because like if you're a 7, you can get an 8, but you're never going to get a 10, okay? And also 10s are impossible. I've always said that 10s are only 10s for a short amount of time, because you need a lot of work to be a 10s. S things is a little bit afraid of you. S, what do you look like? Do you have like a punk rock look or something that kind of scares people away? Do you have tattoos? They're a little bit scared of how you kind of put yourself out there in some ways, and I don't know why. So if you know, then let me know. Cassandra in love with... Well, this is... Yeah, I've already answered this, but no. She doesn't like their bad behavior, and she wants them to stop being so much of boys around her. So I don't think so. I don't think so. Hi, may know what R's current feelings are towards me, says Chicky. That was fast. We have the scatty, but also wants to flirt with you. So it might be like they want to kind of tell you that they love you, or they have deep feelings for you, like confessions of love, but they're also too scared to do it. So yeah, I don't know, they're just hiding away in their own little cave. Fine Armor says, what would my person be like towards me if I was together with them? Firstly, yeah, I don't feel like it's going to be good. There was these things. So therefore there's a entire story here. So they'll be sarcastic and rude and never make up their mind. They also feel trapped in relationships, and they'll possibly be trapped with you. There would be a death cycle occurring and possibly the start of a new relationship. So this is kind of weird because this kind of predicts the whole relationship. So I feel like they would get trapped. They would act out at you, and then you both would decide to break up because you might not be happy. And I would say so. So I feel like it wouldn't be cheating or abusing. It would just be like sarcastic and sometimes cruel. No worries. Dreamer girl will sexy as silver. No, I don't think so. A committed relationship. This is a death card. This is the end of a cycle. This could be... You said a long and committed relationship, so I don't think so with the death card. This is the end of a cycle occurring, so possibly not. I don't think so. Sorry, Dreamer Girl. S says, how does R see me, and should I message first on Instagram? So the thing is, S, after this, because I've noticed that I'm answering lots of questions for you, can you wait until chat's quiet? You can always chat about something else, but at the moment I have to get through quite a lot of readings, and I want to make sure that everyone gets read tonight. So R sees you as someone that they want to, like, put down a notch, that you sometimes say things that are mean or cruel, and they want you to be kind to them, and they also want you to be closer to them, and possibly they also have like a crush on you or something similar. If this is non-romantic, then it is just that they want to be around you. So okay, so where are we up to? Sorry guys, sometimes with this is just, it's hard to scroll down. Okay. Hi! Where is it? Okay, so Gemini says, is in MB attracted to me, the guy that followed starting... No, I think that they're interested, but they're not attracted to you. So that's that. No, I don't think so. Will Sejal contact me in 10 days? No, I don't think so. Sorry, Shrek. I feel like they feel like you're emotionally attached to them, and possibly killing you, so they won't be contacting you anytime soon. Is Sono in love with we've already answered this one. I will please guys stop spamming so I can quickly go down chat, because I tried to do this. Okay, hello Hashila, hello Christy. What does my family feel about me not talking right now? That they feel like you're more obsessed with everything else and not about your family. That you kind of want to do everything and you aren't giving time to your family. So that can be a thing. Denise says, D's next actions towards me. There was a flip. They aren't making a move. They possibly are really not enamored by how they're going through this, Denise. So I don't think they're coming back, or that they're going to be moving further away from you. Hashita says, general reading for me this week. Oh, it looks no, actually it doesn't. It's like love is possibly coming in and leaving straight away. Oh my god, I don't know. There's just like this bit that it'll fall through your fingers, so possibly this week it might not work out. It might be that you see a cute guy that you're crushing on. It's not for you, okay? Edie says, does Pisces listen to my Spotify songs? If I have already answered quite a lot of questions to you, just hold on. As soon as chat gets quiet, if it does get quiet, then I will answer another question for you. I don't think so. I think she looks at the top of it, like, you know, when things are playing and you're scrolling through, but not actually listen to them. No. Okay, can I? Yes, of course. As Ni, sorry, give me a second, guys. I'm trying to go down as quickly as I am, so that's the thing. Sushila says, Sonia's current feelings for me. Yeah, I think that she likes you, so that's okay. There's possibly the whole idea of the start of a relationship with you, because she wants like the family aspect and sees the bigger picture with you, so that's pretty good, I guess. Well, is kind of seeing smaller, but it needs to see the bigger picture with you, so. So hello, what's Michelle's a Gemini current thoughts or feelings for you? It's kind of hard, because there was some kind of argument, and yeah, I don't know, because there was a lot of payback about something, so there might have been like you had to go to court or something like that, and yeah, I feel like everything that was there was slipped through your fingers, so I don't think that that's going to happen anytime soon for you. I'm sorry, and I don't think that it possibly will happen at all. So Sax Charkan was Divyani's current feeling. Yeah, I think they are really, there's a kind of a bit where they like go, oh yeah, I'm attracted to you, now change. There is this bit that they don't like how much money is you're earning. They also think that you kind of don't talk well. It possibly could be that you go to work in a suit, but you don't talk like you own the suit. It could possibly be that. So I feel like it is like, I am attracted to you, now change. So it depends on whether you want to change for this person. Okay, so NRF, does he love me? No, he's kind of emotionally needy, so I think when he says I need you, he's not lying, but it's possibly that he's confused the emotional need compared to love. So probably S, that's what scares her. Angel, message for you. After this moonlight, can you hold on and wait in chat and see if we can get through everybody? If it goes quiet, I will answer a question, but at the moment we've got to kind of go through everybody. So Angel, message for you. There is a feeling of that you aren't feeling that. You're feeling like there's never anything good enough. Why should I try? I feel like that's the frustration, and your angel guides is like going, well, there is a place for you. There is someone to care for you. And there is going to be a bit that we're going to have. It could be a spiritual awakening. It could be something that you realize that will make you more mature. And we're just giving you this time for you to go through that. Because sometimes when we are at our worst, we actually realize that we are actually at our best because we learn something new about ourselves. So, will I have new love, says King of Wands. I don't know. It feels like it's... And can I say this? It might be something that you're doing right now. But as soon as I saw this card, I was thinking, when guys blame women for not dating them, or they go out of their way to say that women are selfish because they don't date. I feel like there is this bit where you possibly think women are selfish, and that derives everything that you do. So the rejection is not you, it's the other person being mean. How would I explain this? I think that you've got to realize that maybe all the things that you're consuming about women is possibly negative, and you've got to realize that not all of us are the same, okay? So, King of Wands, I'm sorry. Okay, so, hi, Sahu. Sarah says, what is Fee's current feelings towards me? There was that feeling. They are falling. They're falling, and they're trying. They're falling for you. So that's kind of a funny thing. It's a literal. It's falling. My ex Ash talks feelings for me, says Ahu. I don't think that they have any ideas about you anymore, and this might be that they're over you, whether you like it or not. Sultana, hi Sultana, how are you? Okay, so what's going on in DM's life? I think that they're going through some stuff, and they're possibly a little bit preoccupied right now. There is two cats getting stuck in a thing, in a flower pot and in a toilet bowl. So therefore they need to be wise, and they need to invest in themselves. So this is going to be a while for them to kind of invest not just in themselves but their world, because they need to do that or they're going to get in more trouble. Yeah. Hello, good morning, I love you. How are you? Post a question. Thank you. Not an option. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what does Isha like about me? He's Sagittarius. Please and thank you. You have a playfulness about you, but you can be serious, which is great because you have gone through your life being a little bit wild, a little bit kind of like not thinking about anything, and you kind of tempered that off with you can now. And that's great because I could see this being a really good vibe, that you have the energy to kind of be able to play and be playful, but then you know how to be serious. Hello Aditi, hello Betsy. Will someone propose for a wedding? Ooh, congratulations. So that I don't feel so. They're kind of overwhelmed right now with choices, and it possibly is both of you are very young. So I don't know whether that is ever going to happen. I would say no, because it's just too much for this person. Aditi, will my ex... did you actually... will... I think so. I think so, DT, but you also possibly will find out that they aren't particularly being completely honest, or they're not really over their immature stage yet. So that might be something that you have that. Christy. Okay, will my name ever get repaired? It's hard because this one is hard. Will your name... I don't think so with your company. So I would say not in your company, but I would say that's it. That it won't happen with your company at all. But in general, I feel like it will be repaired for other things, but not in your company. Lights, thank you, Sana. What is the current feelings of Rahil Ahmed towards me? They don't know how to approach you. There might be that you put off energy that's far too great for them, and they wonder why you would be attracted to them. So it could be that they're just a little bit scared of approaching you. May I ask Faisal his current feelings? Thank you. Well, they're falling in love with you for sure. This is the Hanged Man. This is the right way up, and that means that someone's falling. This is not actually as a hanged, like this guy on the Raid of White deck is actually hanging from his foot, and he's going to fall. He's not actually getting hanged. He's just like the rope is going to drop and let him go. So this cat is just going to fall out of the tree. So falling for you, yes, of course. Butcher says, may I ask about Faisal, his current feelings? Thank you. He's working on this with you, and he's also yeah, it's like this temptation. So I think that this is really good, but he might be like chasing you far too hard. So Ray, so sad, dear. Yeah, it's hard. I feel like sometimes it's hard. Will I get married to Pankaj? Says Parquet? I think so. Let me know if I don't say a word right, please. Aditi. I think so, because that is a world card there. And I think that means that you'll both be able to marry and travel the world together. So that is kind of cute. I like that. Bushika says, may I ask about... No, I've already answered yours. Don't spam. Thank you. Thank you. Study shots. Hey. Yes, of course you could ask the questions, Verinda. Thank you guys for being so nice and staying around and helping me go through questions, because that's really good. Rahul says, no, I already answered Rahul's. Study shots. Okay, it's Pragita Gupta. Tips about my career, please. I think in general, it's to be like, realize that to get to the top of most things, you have to be using things to your advantage that are not particularly fair. But you have to realize that sometimes to get where you want, especially when you're rich, you have to do some very unfair things. And also like international travel or business trade. I think that's those two things that, yeah, you'll have to think about that. So that could be really hard, I guess. It's yeah, so no worries. Neha Mina. Okay, yes, of course. Michelle's like, oh yeah, the last one, I swear. It's okay, Michelle. I'll definitely answer that one. Please stay on. Please enjoy your time here. I would love to talk about other things in life as well as the cards. So, who knows the messaging? Oh my god. There is someone that kind of likes you that wanted to test out whether or not you would reply or call them back. So therefore they kind of were like, oh yeah, maybe. And then they kind of went, as soon as she like did anything, they kind of disappeared. So I think that they were like, oh yeah, maybe I'll call her or you. And I was like, they kind of just went, eat. They disappeared. They were like, eh. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. They keep running away. Okay, so when or how I'll meet my future husband. This is hard because I think you'll just naturally fall into this relationship. But the whole idea is that there's going to be some things that you'll have to work on. So therefore you'll have to address some of your past actions in life. I think that you'll have to admit sometimes that you weren't particularly fair to someone. You will have to listen to someone emotionally, and you'll need to accept like that someone's failings in life, and that you're going to depend on this person. So whether you like it or not, I feel like you'll naturally just fall into someone's life. So if it's readdressing past hurts, it might be that you've already met this person already. But you have to kind of work on yourself, because that'll be what will keep that relationship together. Hello, I think I did that one shot, study shot. Okay, so you have a yes or no question. Will my father power continue with edible ghee company? I don't think so. No. No, I don't think that that's the case. for you, Verinda. So yay! No worries. May I ask about Hassel current feelings? Thank you. He's trying to stuck. This person. They're kind of stuck at the moment. Very stuck. They're trying to get out. They got stuck. So it's a Magi's turn. So general reading. I feel like at the moment there's a blockage between you and manifesting what you want. And so this is the inability to actually feel like you can get what you want. And sometimes that's our thoughts define our reality. So if we don't actually really work on what we want to work on, then yeah, we'll spend our whole life trying to go, oh yeah, but we're not good enough for this. We're not good enough for that. And we don't manifest our reality into being. Hello, Nikita. How are you? Hello, Amanda. Hi, Cassandra. How are you today? Please stay on and talk about life or anything like that. How was everybody in the UK? If you're from the UK, oh, it rained today, but it's still hot. I don't know. It's really confusing now. Any advice for the guys for my next semester of college? Well, they're saying that you are in love with this thing. Don't forget it, but they're also telling you that you need to kind of work on either finding yourself a study mate or working together with someone else. There is this cooperation and stuff like that. So it might be like seeking someone help for study. It might not be that they're doing the same study as you. But sometimes when we get someone that's studying the same time as us, it works much better because we are their peer pressure and they are ours. So that's a good thing for you to do. So realize that you still love this, okay? So Esha says, September competitive exam, will I be successful? And that's really hard. I know how hard that is. Yes, I think so. All that stress, all that worry, all that night of staying up crying will work out. Okay, Esha? It's going to work out for you. You'll go back and you're like, so I think good job, mate. Did Redman believe me regarding the things I said to him about following people he knows on Instagram, or does he doubt me and thinks I do it intentionally? I think, yeah, he thinks that you're a little bit of attention seeker, Tasvia. Sabin, yes, of course you can. So that's the problem. Yeah, like he thinks that you're intentionally doing these things. So yeah, attention seeking, I guess. Sabin says, I'm a Virgo. My Libra ex came back. He's married with a kid. What does he want from me, please? He wants to kind of figure out, like, there wasn't closure at that time. So he's kind of really zoned into, like, he needs to address this with you. What he needs to do is see a bigger picture, which is obviously what you see right now. So he sees this, you see that. And so I think in some ways he's trying to make amends for what he did, but he can't. My nose feels blocked, but there's nothing in it. Sorry, guys. That's a little bit of a TMI. Okay, so if it's 14 people in chat, if you have things, then yeah. So Shrek says, will Sita reply back to Pallavi when she messaged her? Yes, no, actually no, I don't think so. I saw another card in my mind's eye, but no, they won't. Okay, so at the moment there's 17 people. If you were waiting to ask another question, you can, okay? Because it's fine if I can get down to the bottom of chat. May I ask about Faisal, his current feelings? He's falling for you, which is weird because I keep on pulling this one out for chat. Will a pushback and I communicate soon? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Because this is the falling apart of the world. And also this is trying to get your life in order. So very chaotic energy. So I don't think so at all. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of things. The shit that I did, but yeah. No worries. Okay, so I'm gonna try and like get down to the end of the reading. So where am I? I gotta kind of read messages. Am I gone too far? I think so. Okay, right. I got lost now, guys. I don't know where I am. Okay, if anyone's... I'm gonna have to start from the bottom of the thing. I'm sorry, guys. So, if I can go from Lucinda, then if I haven't answered your reading, please tell me. Hello, general reading. This is kind of hard, Lucinda. This is that you're at the moment feeling emotionally vulnerable, and also there's a lot of things happening. So there's the tower moment for you and everything. If I'm answering you, please don't spam, because I need to get through these things. And if you spam, then I'm going to lose my place again. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that's going to go through. It's a little bit of a up and down moment for you right now. Anita, I have digestives learning. Can you please do that again? So there is scholarship in Turkey. Yes, when will you go there to study? It's hard because you have to get offered quite a lot first, and you have to accept it when it's offered. So I would say in the next kind of 6 months, I guess. I would say that would be the thing that I would think for that. Kanya says, what's coming up in my future life in terms of love and relationships? Surprises. Sorry guys that it's been a little bit of a hard thing. There is love coming into your life. So therefore, if you're with this person, it is a possible soulmate connection. If you're not with this person already, there is a soulmate connection coming up for you. So then it's Sebastian. Will I be financially independent this year? You have to trust that the universe has their backs, so you'll possibly have an ebb and flow with money this year. Just make sure that you put some things like 10% of your earnings into a savings account, because it's very volatile right now. So yeah, I would say that that's a problem at the moment. Sahasni. So I would trust that the universe is like... Would I like to know the relationship with A? Is there any hope in this relationship? Bless me, I don't think so. I think this relationship is your weak point and you keep holding on to this relationship. Okay? The McKissy channel. Hi. When will I meet my new love? I hope that if you have got your message answered, please delete it so I can then know where I'm up in chat. I'm so sorry for that. I don't think that there's anything anytime soon, because I think that you are seeing everything through the eyes of your last relationships, and you won't accept what's on offer on the plate. So you have to realize that it might be something that you need to change your minds for. What does... Okay, so it keeps skipping, and I think that's me. I've skipped quite a lot of people, I'm sorry. Fairy, hello, what does LR think about me? Make sure that you, if I've skipped you, please put it in the bottom, but please don't spam, because I'm trying to rush through as fast as possible. What does LR think about you? They want a relationship with you, but they also think that sometimes you're being a little bit unfair to them, but they want to stay and work those things out because they do want a family with you. Or they want to be like, if it's a non-romantic relationship, they want to be with you like your siblings. With my no, I've already answered that. Rapali, I have already done your thing, Rapali. Will my ex-Taurus leave the third party Pisces? No, they won't. They won't. They keep on going with this connection, so they are not coming back to you. Luna, thank you. Ashi, I think I did yours. I'm very sure I've done yours. Give me 1 second. I will do that again for you. I haven't had my read. Will M reach out to me in August? We're both Leos. Yes, for sure, Luna. Luna, yes, for sure. Ashi. I think that there's something that you've done or said that might not be put you in good light with other people, and you might need to apologize for something. It's okay, sometimes people do that. Thank you for the deletion, so I can kind of go back and check and make sure that I've already answered you. I'm so sorry for that. So yeah, I feel like that's the thing, okay? Sissy says, how does Taurus person see me? I am so sorry that it skipped and then I couldn't find my place again. It is sometimes hard for me. They see you as a person that they love very much or are very attracted to the point that they want to share a bowl with you. So yes, it's very much that they see you as another person that they are very, very interested in. With digestive learning. Okay, give me 1 second. Second, digestive learning. I think that it's a love connection for you. It's not arranged. I think that would be the best one, because I think that you'll appreciate that you've chosen your partner over being arranged. I would say so, because this little tiny bird is possibly your partner. So I would say in general, I would definitely say from that cards it would be love. When I've already done the when are you going to be financially independent, so it's do I know the person I'm destined to be with? Can I get any hints about him? Well, I think that the hints, it's kind of weird because there's not going to be any hints. I think you'll know when you know. So this is like a flirtation, like this promise of flirtation. So you'll be like, yeah, you'll know. You'll like walk down the street and you'll be like instantly, yeah. I think it would be more of a good idea if it's a surprise. That's why the cards haven't told you anything physically about this person. Does Chav have the same feelings for me? It says Kainet. Will we get in a relationship too soon? Both females. I think this is Ruddy scared. I don't think that they have the same feelings for you. Sorry, cannot. I'm sorry. No worries, Akania. Sahan, she. Okay. Sasha, thank you. Will I get to see Chen again? Thank you guys for being... I don't think so, no. I think it was also good that, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this is the thing. So we're good. So okay. Guys, if you keep putting these things in chat, then I'm going to get confused again. If you ask your question, please just wait and I'll try and answer it as soon as possible. I'm trying to go quite slowly through chat, so please be patient with me. Sasha says, will I ever get to see Chen again? I don't think so, and it possibly was a karmic relationship, so I don't, yeah. Okay, is planning to offer additional job. Okay. Yes, but you might not want the responsibility of the additional jobs. I feel like, yes, he will offer you, but you might find that it's too much of your payload, like your workload. Cannot, I'm very sure I answered that, but it's going to be hard because obviously I am... Ripali, can you please not spam as well as everybody else? Because I need to catch up. Or I'm going to... Yeah. Yeah, so... this is for Yukata. What is my ex's meets current feelings for me? They're scared of you. They really don't want to interact because they're scared of what you say or something like that. So Aditi, will I ever meet Pete in person? So the whole idea is, guys, the chat is hard because it goes all the way down, and if you keep on spamming, it makes it longer. So then I have to read everybody else's again. So when will I meet P in person? I don't think you'll meet in person. I think there is something to do with... Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sorry. So it's Yukata. What is my... No, it's... I've done this one. LG is what... Hi, when I travel. I think as soon as the world returns back to balance, you will be able to travel to another country. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be as soon as it goes back to order. So it'll be in the next 3 months, I guess. So good luck with that. You'll go and see a very lovely, shiny, sunny place. So yeah. Rachel says, will I get apartment between here and the end of August? I think so, but it might not be completely done up the way you like, but it's still home. You will get your apartment. No worries, thank you. Ooga booga, thank you. Yeah. No worries, I'm trying to read as much as I can. And please just place your thing back in so I can read it for you. Proof, can I get a job in how many days? I think you're not looking in the right direction. Any jobs that are there you don't want. So I think it's up to you to choose that, because I think that there is jobs out there, you just don't want to take them. So I would say tomorrow if you look in the right place. Hello, Deep Shika. Okay, so... Okay, Armin says, hey, is my current partner good for me? Will things work out? I'm glad that I could finally answer that, Armin. There is a weakness, but that doesn't mean that things won't work out. You both need to address your issues, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. I've answered you, so it's okay. Oh, should I wait or go? I meant in chat. Okay, guys, just give me 1 second to finish everybody else's readings, and then I will get back to you. I don't think that you'll like this one, because you don't see the opportunities in this relationship. So I would say go. So Ashi is next. May I ask your upcoming week? I think it's like very cute. Maybe cuddles on a couch somewhere, just enjoying what's going on. Thank you, Beverly Hills, California. Thank you. Will I get justice for Shannon Robinson and Chloe doing dark matter joke on me, slandering my name? I feel like, in general, don't focus on justice. Focus on being even. That is not going to wreck your life. Give me 1 second. We've got 11 people. If you do want another question, feel free to answer it now. Just don't spam it because I need to go through it. Kat says, will I achieve my goal weight this year? I don't think so. I think you possibly made it a little bit too hard for yourself. You will get some what would I say? There will be some kind of weight you achieve to lose. Yeah, so you'll achieve weight loss, but it won't be your target weight, and you shouldn't beat yourself up because you're doing a great job in general, okay? Aslash, I'm wondering whether I'll make new friends in college. Azalea, wondering if I make new friends in college. Not if you get your head stuck in your room and don't go out and don't interact with anybody. That's going to be your thing. So you need to go out and join as many groups as you can without like your schoolwork going through some hell or your college work. But not meeting in person, how's that possible? That's a good question. Maybe I should ask the cards. It might be that you have like a point of time that you want this person to come to you, and I think you have to approach them, because this is not possible if you expect them to come to you. That's possibly why. Because the whole idea is that you have in your head that they're going to come to you. So you'll need to battle to see them. You'll need to plan to see them. That's it. Like you can't expect them to walk into your life and take have a drink with you. Yeah. So yeah, of course, Kushi. Just give me a second because I need to check what I'm doing with chat because I'm having a hard time. If you have got your stuff answered, can you please delete your message so I can find it in chat? It's like it doesn't confuse me if I have to scroll up again. Rahul's current feelings for me. Does he think of marrying me? Yeah, he does. He's in love with you, but he doesn't see you getting married to you yet. And it possibly is a new love. It's new. So usually with guys, they don't get to that commitment thing anytime soon. So that's a hard thing. So Rachel says, will I see Patrick again? I think so. I think very much so. I feel like you'll meet Patrick again. So it is Otinia is my person, being honest. I think they are, but they're also kind of what would I say? Exaggerating the truth. Like my mom always says that in life nothing should get in the way of good story. So her fish turns from this tiny minnow to this long, and it's still like the truth, but it is exaggerated. Okay. So will Rahul Torres reach out to me soon, says Kushi. That's a good question. That was the right one for me. No, I don't think they will reach out to you right now because they possibly realize that you're crushing on them, and they might be like, I can't deal with feelings right now. Hello, Debonila. Welcome. No worries. Rupali, I answered that. How did I come off to A? So that is good. I feel like that's good. That's positive. I feel like they like your company, like what you're talking about. You flirt a little bit, they like it. I feel like that's a good thing. Ashi says, when will I get married? I think that you've got to trust the universe on this. You've got to believe that the universe has your back on that. Does Gaurav truly love me? Says Debolina. So yeah, Rupali, with that question, if you didn't hear it, I said that he's going to offer it to you, but you might find that it's too much of a work. So Gaurav, truly love you. Yes, you're the whole world to him. Yes? Yes, you can, Selsha. Just don't spam it because I'm trying to go down as fast as I can. Ahmad says, is medicine a good career option for me? Will I be good at it? Yes, I feel so. I feel like you'll give a lot of hope to other people. Healing breathing. How does he feel about me in real life? In comparison to other girls. It's hard because I think that he gets disappointed in you because there's like a lot of times that you're either talking or acting negatively, and he feels like other women that he's interacted with are far more positive, but he's trying very hard to be in this relationship or try to work with you. So that's a thing. Okay, healing breathing. Akanita, I already answered that, I'm very sure. No worries, Christy. Naya, what is his tensions now? We live in different countries. No worries. Can you ask one question, Sahila? Because it's just like, if you ask more, then not everyone gets a chance to have a reading. So what's his tensions now towards me? I live in different countries. I think you've either lost contact with him and he's kind of forgot you and put you in his past, or there's something that you've done that's annoyed him. So sometimes you need to apologize sometimes for those things, even if you don't know what it is. Christy, I appreciate your help. No worries. Okay, so does my ex miss me? Does he regret to lose me? Okay. No, he doesn't, but he's also really not liking his life right now, and he doesn't really like anything. Okay, he's not in a space that he likes anything at the moment. Yes, Chetan, I would. Prita says, did Rafid believe me? Says the things that he said about said to him. He thinks that you're clinging on to this person, so I don't think that he believes you at all. I'm sorry. No ways, Kershi. What? So Kiem Run says, what is say to me if he could, since we're in no communication? That he's sorry that he let these things slide, that by the time that he got to these things, they were far too late. Also that he wishes that you would have told him if there was anything that was bothering you. and that in general he wants you to work on yourself as well, because he realizes it's not just him, but it was both of you that possibly had that bit where you expected love to keep on going for you, both of you. Should I go to arranged marriages? As I told your boyfriend doesn't want commitment. I think that you're far too chaotic. So what you're doing is that you're possibly seeking a relationship to cure everything that is chaotic in your life, because you think that if you're in a relationship, it might be better. I'm telling you right now, as someone that's been married and divorced, that in a relationship is not as easy and not as simple in a marriage. So even though you could sit there and go work completely from different cultures, I agree with that. It is also hard work, and you possibly should kind of get to a point that you feel comfortable in your own skin before you get another, like if you get a marriage at all. Should I get a job as a project manager in my field this year? A secret garden, you are just too scared. I think that if you are writing on a resume, you're not writing yourself well, because you're just too scared about this thing, and possibly you're putting out vibes of fear when you go to interviews. So I would think, okay, how to make sure that you look confident and write your resume again so it looks like you can do this thing. Okay, so Namarata says, hello ma'am, what is my current energy? Thank you guys for staying on and be patient with me. What's your current energy? I feel like there is a bit of you that used to enjoy life, and it's possibly that you are trying to put yourself in this space that you're what would I say? You're getting kind of a little bit of a problem with getting stuck in a mature mindset, and you're not enjoying your life anymore. So you need to kind of let some things go. Enjoy your time. Enjoy the present. What's the feelings of wrath for me? Says Ref Quiff. So it's hard because they have no choices. They're not choosing anything right now. And this is a different person. Yeah, it is Rapali. Thank you. So yeah, it's kind of hard because they're not really... They're concentrating on themselves right now, and they really can't make a choice right now like for you. So I feel like they're just twiddling their thumbs. If you want them to do a commitment, they're not going to. I'm sorry. What is the boss and don't like and dislike about me? So they find you very what would I say? Maybe scatterbrains. Like there's some tasks that you do that don't get completed. They have to chase you. So that's what they don't like about you. I think the love bit is that you're very good at showing that you've done the work. When you do something and you actually have finally completed it, you do it well. You do it very, very well. But they always have to chase you up for that. So it's hard. P said today he misses me. Is that true? I have actually answered this, Pritha. I said, no, he's feeling sad, like emotionally upset, and he wanted someone to talk to. So he's not particularly being truthful because he doesn't miss you. He just wanted someone to talk to. And he possibly misses you because he misses the talking. Newness, hello, your boys. I don't know how you say 7 on the end of it, but anyway. Yubo7, hi. Newness, what does my person want me to change? I know he's disappointed in my actions, but I feel he needs to apologize. I think that you need to accept and move on with some things in your life. He's not going to apologize to you, and it's possibly that you have to accept that sometimes he's correct in these things. What he wants you to change is possibly that you hold grudges for a very long time, and you hold on to the things that you hold on to, and you've got to let go, and you've got to accept these things, because in a relationship, no matter what, sometimes we've got to realize that there is 2 types of reality, our partners and ours as co-existing, and we've got to accept that their reality is not what we see. What does he feel for me these days? I miss him, says Moon. He's not feeling like there was much that he could do in that thing. So he's kind of moved on. Sorry, Moon. So that's a thing. No worries, Amen. So how is everyone in chat? I hope that everyone's going good. So what does your girlfriend Avika love me truly? It's hard because like she's dealing with like possibly past relationships and dealing with the emotional side of that comes with it. So there's like a little bit of a clinginess with her. And you've got to reassure her that she's what you love, but she loves just being able to trust you, to be with you, and actually have that bit where she thinks that it's okay to be herself. So yes, she loves what you are and who you are as a person, and that's amazing. Does she love you truly, as in like the deep parts of you? Possibly not, but a lot of people, when faced with the bits that are having that, it can be hard. We move to that bit where like loving someone might not mean that we love everything about them, but she loves you because you are very calm. And you help her deal with all her anxieties and fears. Does he want me to reach out to him? Will he reach out to me? No, I think he's very much concentrating on the money right now. So he's not really concentrating on love. He's just fully into it. So I don't think he'll reach out to you anytime soon. I don't think he wants you to reach out. He might do. You could try and see what that is. He's very obsessed with other things right now, so it might be nice. It might be a surprise. Call back from my audition. It's hard because they wanted someone else for this role. So I don't think so. I think that they had a very hard choice to make. You might be able to go in as another character in the background, but not the main role that you were cast for, okay? So I feel like that's going to be a little bit of a disappointment, but they had some really good people that were happening So SS says, will I ever become a film director? Hello, Onik. Otik. I feel like if you don't work on it, you'll never get it. So you need to really work on it, because you think that you want it, but are you actually producing film? And lots of it, because like budding film directors, there's a lot of them every single year. So Enya says, why is art applying to your messages? It's hard because they still love you and they still really care for you. But the whole idea is they're really in their own space. They possibly have someone new as well. So they might be thinking that if they kind of tell you things that they might actually get their girlfriend or new love to check their phone, and they don't really want anything said that they can't deal with. So yeah. What do I need to know about my life at this time? To kind of figure out, like, I think it's a time for you to kind of really work on your feelings and yourself, to kind of really kind of gander at everything. This is King of Pentacles, so it could be that someone's actually also taking your money right now. So kind of figure out, like, is it the era, like, kind of looking at yourself, taking a good look at yourself, or is it that the money is going out to someone, possibly male, and you're not getting anything out of it? So you've got to kind of think about that. Prisha says the current feelings are P. Hello, nobody. Okay. So I feel like they don't have a crush on. Oh no, maybe not a crush, but they don't think that both of your backgrounds are different, so they don't see like you being together, or that's like you're both together in that way. So I don't know, they just don't think that you fit. So that is different. I think that it's always going to be one of those things that someone might not think that you fit, and then, oh my god, everything came out in my head. Can you tell me anything about my romantic relationships? Firstly, I think like this card comes up a lot with love, and I feel like sometimes when I read it, I say, like, look, you are addicted to the idea of love. You're addicted to the early stages of love. When it comes to actually loving someone, you don't like it because the feelings fade that you had when you were first attracted to them. You've got to realize that this is that you're attached to the idea of love. You're addicted to the idea of love, but then you never really make it in a relationship because of that. Also, that you always see the wider picture and you really never kind of commit fully to a relationship. And that's possibly why these two came out. And you should actually be looking at like the short term and go, is this person someone I could spend the rest of my life with, instead of like, oh yeah, like these things will happen in the future. So Nia says, what does he think about me? What does he think and feel? it's hard because he's trying to control these connections between you, but he's also like having a hard time trying to decide things, and he might not feel like he's got like all the eggs or everything he wants in this coming relate. So he's struggling to come to terms with how he's going to with the relationship, because he's going to fall in this eventually with you. So it's kind of hard because he's struggling right now with that. Nobody says, I want to know about my crush. Does they have crush on me? What does my crush feel about me? Oh, it's so cute. I think you both have an obvious and immediate connection. So whatever is happening, you both enjoy the whole idea of being together. Yeah? So it's Otix 2020. Can you tell me anything about my romantic relationships? It's hard because I feel like you always kind of you might get attached to people too quickly, and then you kind of really like let's say it's like this energy feels like you fall in love with someone in a week, and then you're trying to move in with them in the second week, and you might not feel like that completely, but emotionally you're very much, oh yeah, like as soon as you meet someone you fall in love with them. And you've got to realize that other people work on a different time scale, and that can be really scary because they realize that you're not in love with that person. You're in love with the whole idea that someone can take care of you. My mother just passed away on Thursday. Is there a message from her to me? Try not to was there something that you were discussing with her before you passed? It seemed like there was a lot of worries and anxieties over something, and like this card came up, and I'm trying to say to you that you're getting overwhelmed by something, and she knows that you're overwhelmed by something, and she wants you to reach out and get other people to help you, because it possibly was the first time that you spoke about this, and she wanted you to talk to someone else as well. So that could be something that you really need to talk to someone else about as well, because I don't think that anybody else knows but your mom. I hope that kind of, yeah, that it was hard, because I feel like that was something that your mom was like, oh yeah, but you need to talk to someone about that, and you haven't. Okay, so I have already answered your question, Sailor. So the whole idea is we've got to kind of go down the chat. So we're going to try and do it, but if you ask a lot of questions in one time, I am going to try and answer that at a later time if you put it in, because I want everybody to have a reading. Sona says R has some kind of source or app through which he can find out who visited his IG. No, I don't think so. He possibly has he possibly knows through with Instagram, which is why I'm thinking this now, is that you get the things like, oh yeah, it's like this person knows this person. Like there's a lot of your friends that follow this person on Instagram. And I think that's the only thing, because I was looking at this and I was like, oh yeah, they're really like not really taking a lot of notice, but they also see your name pop up because you're friends with some of his friends, or you follow the same people. So is the connection I had with A in the universe telling me about my family? Yeah, I feel like that is a thing, and my ego was I completely in wrong with A. I still want him. I think that you were. I think that you weren't too mature enough for this connection. So sometimes this is hard with life. Yeah? So yeah. Shrek, after this one, I cannot answer another one for you, okay? I would love you to stay, but I know that you might not do. That you were hers, and that was not fair. So Pallavi, yeah, so I think that's one thing. You were hers, it's not fair.